Del Boy Gunner TV, Zach,
What's the crack?
Del Boy, what's the bleeding story? I'm sure you haven't been living under a rock and you've heard and everything like that. We're not breaking news or anything like that, but Zach will give you a little recap of what's happened so far.
Okay, so what happened was, Aubameyang was at France, visiting his man because she was sick, and then he had to take the plane to the Arsenal training, but he was too late. So we need a new captain that would
Well, we need a new leader.
Yeah,
He's
we
been
need a new leader that
stripped of the armband. Yeah, you know the way the headlines that they put in this sort of thing, like, he's committed murder, he's stripped of the armband. Right? He was just late, and wasn't the first time, and
it wasn't the first time he got.
I'm sure it's just his attitude as well. I'm sure he's Arteta out and he's just sick of the whole sort of thing. But look, at the end of the day, you're the club captain of Arsenal. You shouldn't be. And look, if when trainings is, you should be there. You should be leading by example. Yeah, it hasn't been the first time, and I'm sure that he doesn't really sort of go around as if he should be club captain or anything like that. Like, I don't think he's a leader anyway. I suppose at the time did you want him as captain when they were giving it to the last time? Because the last time,
I didn't mind actually.
Yeah, I didn't mind either, because I was sort of thinking.
I don't mind if Aubameyang gets the captain's armband, but now we got stripped off him. So.
Yeah, well, it was just because, see, at the time he was playing well, he was brilliant.
Yeah, he was doing good, scoring goals, all that.
And you're just sort of, let's just keep him happy. If that's what he wants, give it to him, and we had, I think, the 5 captains at that stage, they had 5 different leaders of the team, and Becky B, Hector Bellerin was one of them captains, and my God, he goes around planting trees, and you're telling me that if I'm the same dressing room as him, that he has to tell me what to do, I'd actually shove a tree down his throat, He's not a leader. But anyway, so look, where does this leave us? It sort of tells you that, Aubameyang wants out, I'd say. Obviously after this, he'd be a big sort of character. He doesn't sit on the bench, and it'd be a bit disrespectful for him to go and lose the armband. So I just think that he definitely wants out. I want him out because he's just on 350,000 a week, 375 or something like that.
That's a lot of money.
It's seriously a lot of money. It's just it's
in a few weeks he'll get 1 million.
Exactly, yeah.
No, 4 weeks he'll get 1 million.
Yeah, and the rest, but it's just, if Arsenal they agreed, apparently it was supposed to be that when he was coming back, he was told to be back at a specific time. Training is on the usual time you have to make training. He didn't make it. I think it was the following day or something like that. So it's a bit disrespectful to the manager, be it if you like Arteta or if you don't. He's still the manager of Arsenal Football Club, and if he says training's at this time, training's at that time, and you can't miss training for that when it was agreed. But look, they don't see eye to eye. The best thing is for everyone, for Arsenal and for Lacazette or for Aubameyang, it's just part ways. And then just looking at the stories that have been released, Barcelona are looking for a striker.
Yeah.
I said it before in a comment or two, that I'd if he's going to Barcelona, swap for Dembele. He was good. He was very good at Dortmund. I think I will put this in a few videos back. Check them out. But I was saying it about him. They're saying that could be a swap move going there. I wouldn't mind, but like I wouldn't mind a few quid as well towards that, like because let's be honest about Aubameyang. If he goes to Barcelona, he'll be just there saying, "I'm at Barcelona and I'm gonna play really well," and he will play really well because he's not that bad of a player to go
No.
from scoring all these goals to scoring basically feck all this season. He's down tools. That's what it is now at this stage. I'd say, yeah, I'd say he'd run amok at Barcelona. Because the Spanish league isn't as tough as the Premier League, tough on strikers. You don't get hard hitters over there. Not that you don't, but you're not as hard as like Colday and Stoke.
Yeah.
Up north or whatever in England. You just it's freezing cold and you're getting booted off the park. No player, especially of Aubameyang's level, wants that. But yeah, look, I'd take Dembele, but it's still a bit of a gamble. But look, we have to take a gamble because big players aren't knocking down Arteta's door to come work for Arteta. I still think Arteta has to go. He won't be going anytime soon, unless he loses every game between now and Christmas.
No.
But yeah, look, that's sort of the breaking news, and I'm sure everyone knows all about it now at this stage. But that's just sort of our take on it. But what we will sort of say is who we think our new club captain should be. Zach, who do you think? Who would you go for? Or who someone out there? You were saying it to me earlier on, and I suppose, look, if that's the way you think, that's the way you think. Like, who would you think won't get it, but you'd like to get it as a kid?
But first of all,
you says number Smith Rowe.
Oh yeah.
So.
But I was saying.
Well, who's right? Come on, sorry. Yeah.
I was saying Smith Rowe, but
yeah.
He's too young, and Lacazette. He would have been good, but he is going in like a year or something.
Well, the summer, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Tierney, because he was doing good for what team?
Celtic, yeah.
Celtic, yeah. He was like winning cups, scoring goals. He's a winner. He's a winner. He's not a loser.
Yeah. There
He's
you
a
go,
winner.
yeah.
He doesn't like losing. He likes winning.
Yeah, I'd definitely go for him.
Yeah, I
think I think I'd like to see him because I love his attitude.
And it can't be Saka because he's too young as well.
Yeah, but so I suppose.
He's the perfect age. He's 24, all that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's he has the experience. He knows what it's like to win a league, to win a cup. He's played Champions Leagues. Look at his CV there. It's ticking a lot of boxes that you need, and he's not afraid to stick the boot in, or he's not afraid to.
Yeah, and he's really fast as well.
Yeah. You don't
Well,
the only
he's
thing.
the fastest player.
Yeah, he actually is one of the fastest players there. So they say, but. The only thing I'd say about that is that he is sometimes a bit injury prone, and he's after coming back from an injury. And I know when he was leaving Celtic that they were saying that he does get a lot of injuries, but
because he's good.
Well, yeah, because of the sort of speed he does be going, the tackles he has to put in, stuff like that. So you can understand why he does get injuries. I'd say, excuse me. Another one would be probably Gabriel. He's done well since he's arrived. He's a big guy. He's he's a shoe in for he's definitely going to be starting. He's probably I think he's better than Ben White. In defence, and he scores the odd goals as well. He's more than Harry Kane this year, isn't he? He's 2 goals. But yeah, that's not bad. And you can see him. He has a mouth on him as well, and I love to see that. Obviously the other one, everyone's Ramsdale. I don't like keepers having the armband. It's just I think they're too far back for me.
Some keepers do have the armband because they're amazing.
Yeah, but see,
Tierney needs the armband. He deserves it.
Even with goalies, I just think that they're too far back from the field. For me, it's either a centre defender or a centre midfielder.
Or a striker.
No, I don't like strikers having the armband, being honest with you, because I just think if you're a defender at the back, you're able to see and if let's say someone's out of position, you can
yeah,
scream
and then
at
you
them.
can scream.
You know,
but if you're a striker, you
you're
have to
so
look
far up
back,
front and you're looking back,
and then the ball
yeah,
can be there.
exactly,
you have to look back all
yeah,
that.
exactly.
And,
He's
just
9 years
get
of
in
age,
position,
9 years of
position.
age, Zach. So
but
like
yeah, if you're
even
in
he
defense,
can tell that.
if you're in defense,
But you can see the game.
You can see the whole game.
Now,
You
but
can see
the only
everything
other thing I'd say is what about the goalie? Like the goalie can see
Yeah,
everything.
he can see
But
everything.
the only thing is like if he wanted to shout up at the striker, or
Yeah,
like
they'll barely hear.
yeah.
They won't
So
hear.
that's the only thing. Especially you think about when crowds are on top of you and stuff like that. So you need to be able to communicate. It's a big thing.
Yeah, defense.
But look, yeah, that's the only sort of like. So look, my definites would be Tierney and
too.
Ramsdale, because I just love the way he screams at the defence if they do something wrong, and that's what you want.
Or
like
Martinelli.
scream at them. I'd be too young. Like I don't think he's a captain either. I think he needs to just concentrate in his own game.
Yeah,
like,
I think he'll
But
be
like there was one thing I seen. I don't know what it was. I was looking at, and they said Ben White. Oh no, not for me. And the reasons was, oh, he's an English international. So what? Like so what? So are we giving out just because they're internationals? Odegaard is an international. I know, and he's the captain of Norway. Should he be getting it? You know, like Ramsdale, he's an international. Tierney's international. You know, it's not an excuse. I don't see Ben White doesn't even watch football. You know, he probably doesn't know much about some teams. Like, you know what I mean?
Or
yeah. So
he
like,
just
how
plays
can
it
you?
for money, probably.
Yeah, and that's fair. And the best of luck. He's a great player. Like, fair play to him. I wouldn't dish anyone for that. Like, you know, but I just think if you're want to be captain, you should know. Right, I looked at their game last week. He does that. He does that. He does that. You need to watch out for this and that, and be up, put their arm around the player and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd go for Tierney, but look,
no, but who are we gonna get for when Lacazette goes?
Well, they're gonna have to sign a striker in the summer, because when the Eddie Nketiah is gone, Lacazette's gone, and Aubameyang will be gone. That's 3 players
that
we're gonna be gone. Now they have Balogun, he's the young fella coming up.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's good, but it's just no experience. You need a Premiership experienced player. I probably look at Richarlison.
Imagine we got Messi.
Yeah. I like, you know, Jesus, there's not that many out there. But look, we'll do a show about that. Who we think we should get. Going on to the game tomorrow, Arsenal West Ham. We'll just do a quick thing about this. I think it's a huge game if Arsenal want to be going for top 4, because Aubameyang won't be playing. Are the players going to be well up for it? And like, you know, is it like taking the handbrake off and they're just there? Lovely, he's gone. Let's do this. Does Lacazette say, right, I'm the main striker now. I'm going to see out the whole season up front. Aubameyang will be less likely to start if I do well. So, I think it's a big opportunity for Lacazette to put himself in the shop window to get a big club coming after him. My heart is saying, what's my heart saying? Who do you think? West Ham. They're in 4th. They're in ahead of us in the league. They're doing really, really well. Under David Moyes. We're playing them now on tomorrow. It's going to be a tough one.
Wait, if what was I going to say? If West Ham gets him, who are they going to take off their team? Who do you think they'll take off their team if West Ham gets Lacazette?
No, I'm saying in the game tomorrow. He's not going to West Ham. I'm saying Arsenal are playing West Ham. So I'm just saying, like, who would you think is going to win tomorrow? Like, is it going to be draw, win to Arsenal, or win to West Ham? West Ham are flying, as it says. They're in 4th in the league.
Yeah, they might win 2-1.
Yeah. You're going to do it? 2-1 to West Ham?
Don't know. Well, probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I say Arsenal's going to score 1. And then we'll be, like, pushing at them for, like, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and then they'll start like waking up, and then they'll start getting goals and goals and goals.
Like that's what I said about the Southampton game, but it was the other way around. Southampton started really well, and then they battered us like for 20 minutes, and then we just sort of got lucky.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
went.
saying. We'll be
We'll be like
like
Southampton, so we'll be battering them.
And then they'll start like battering us.
Well, look, I'll go. I think it's going to be. I think like West Ham aren't. They're shy on goals. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think we might. I'm going to go 1-1, and I'm going to go Lacazette to score.
Yeah, so do you want to end it at that?
Yeah, that's my prediction. We'll leave it at that. I don't want the videos too long for you and bored the hell out of you. But look, thanks a million for looking at the videos and hitting the like buttons. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe and share away. By all means, help the channel out. Really appreciate it. So for me and Zach, peace out.
See ya.
Come on, Arsenal.